What's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another great episode of Symone with the Sports. I'm Symone, bringing you guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here, you haven't already subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you stop what you're doing, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. The first link is to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel that you love so much. The second link is to shop the official Symone with the Sports, our merch collection. Get you the classic tee, the wavy tee, or the brand new fly or die crew neck that I've been rocking lately. I know I've been walking the cocaine white, but today I'm in the all black, you know what I'm saying? So this comes in black, white, and Kelly green, which we're about to reintroduce to the city of brotherly love. But y'all shop these before the season so y'all can be fresh and stuff like me. I don't want to shut down the link by myself, you know what I'm saying? We can do it together. But guys, make sure you turn your notification bells on because you already know the videos are coming like boom, 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 boom. And you don't want to miss a single video or a single live stream, especially since it's about to be April. Today is March, tomorrow's April. Draft month. Things are getting serious. So we're going to talk about two things in this video. One, a little bit of draft news as it pertains to our birds. And then two, our draft needs. What do we need after the free agency period? So, number one news, now the Eagles will be hosting, it is confirmed that the Eagles will be hosting Ahmad Sauce Gardner, cornerback out of Cincinnati, and also Jalen Pitre. He is a safety, dual, shifty, versatile threat, defensive back out of Baylor. We will be hosting two of them guys, both of those guys for a pre-draft visit, pre-draft interview, whatever you want to call it. Now, that's amazing because, one, it just shows that even though we picked up defenders in free agency, we still have our eye on defense in the draft, which should be a duh because, I mean, that's what this draft is all about. But you guys know, we all know how Howie likes to pull tricks and stuff out of the hat. But it's good to know that he still has his eye on the biggest two positions that has been neglected during free agency and the biggest two positions that we definitely need immediately and long term, you guys. So the fact that, you know, we're hosting, I know we took Kenny Pickett out to dinner after his pro day, but okay, we recalibrate and getting that mind back right on what's important. That's cornerback and safety, because we know we need a jolt in both of those rooms. The biggest thing for me, of course, a whole bunch of other teams are going to be hosting Sauce and Jalen, so that's the thing. It's not that, oh, Eagles host them, that means we're drafting them. A lot of other teams, the Ravens are confirmed to be hosting Jalen as well. But like I said, we re-signed Anthony Harris. Rodney McLeod is still in the market, but we know that the safety room, y'all, needs a huge jolt. And I think hopefully Malcolm Jenkins retiring yesterday woke us up to what we had when we had a dynamic safety, a dog, a leader on the team. So hopefully that woke us up for the draft. And like I said, Marcus Epps was our most productive safety last season. We need a reboot. We need a reboot at safety. We know Rodney McLeod is old. Anthony Harris, I feel like he's going to prove it, you know what I mean, kind of deal. Even though it's a 2-year deal, just give him a second season with Jonathan Gannon, see what they can do, see what they can come up with. But we know in the cornerback room, we definitely need a dog opposite of Darius Slay. Avonte Maddox has been re-signed for the long term in the slot, locking that down, doing what he does. Steven Nelson is still out there on the board. Not sure what's going on there with Steven Nelson, but we know we need a lockdown corner opposite Darius Slay. Darius Slay, a guy who is not getting any younger. And I know we have a slew of young defensive backs that we require just last offseason, whether undrafted free agents, trade-wise. We still have a slew of young defensive backs that haven't really seen the field. But we need someone to come in and make an instant impact after this draft. So that's great to know that the mind is still on those positions. Now, of course, I already addressed cornerback pretty much. So we're going to talk about the positions that we need the most out of this draft, right? So we already know, well, let's start with what we addressed in free agency. In free agency, we got Zach PASCAL, slot god, to come in, lock down the slot, make some plays for us. We got HAASAN Reddick as well. HAASAN outside linebacker, edge rusher, whatever you want to call him. Then we got KYZIR White, a linebacker as well. We re-signed Boston Scott. We re-signed Anthony Harris. We signed Fletcher Cox to a 1-year deal. Yeah. So other than that, I don't think there's anything else that we really done. There's a lot of our free agents that we, oh, shoot. Of course I forgot about this one. Derek Barnett is back. Anyways, let's get into our needs after those offseason moves. So I think our biggest #1 thing that's circled on #1 on top of everyone's chart is defensive back. Now, whether that's cornerback, or safety, we definitely need a lockdown defender, day 1 starter out of this draft. We know how depleted our safety room is, and we know how Darius, like I said, we need someone outside of Darius Slay to be locked down. We got Avonte Maddox in the slot. We got Darius Slay on one side. We definitely need to get someone else to lock down on the opposite side of Darius Slay. So the Eagles right now, our highest pick right now is number 15. So I think the first thing really that needs to be prioritized, like I said, is corner or safety. So the Lions have the number 2 pick, and the Lions did say that they are shopping that number 2 pick and that they have been in conversations with several teams about trading down from number 2. Now, in order to get Ahmad Sauce Gardner, in order to get Kyle Hamilton, who is the number 1 safety in this draft by years, light years, miles, whatever you want to call it, we will not be able to get them at the number 15 pick. Now, I do think number 2 is way too high to trade up for a Sauce, or from 15 to 2 is way too high of a jump to trade up for Sauce or to trade up for Kyle Hamilton. But y'all, maybe if we have to trade up to like 9 or 8, just depending on how things shake, if Ahmad or Kyle is still on the board around 10, I do think we should trade up to 10 to get Ahmad or Kyle Hamilton if they do fall to around 10. Now, I don't think we should trade up higher than 10 to get one of those guys. But I do see a scenario where we do trade up. I would not be mad if we're trading up a few spots for Ahmad or Kyle Hamilton. But like I said, those guys should definitely be gone before 10. But those are our top position of need, in my opinion, is safety and cornerback. Now, after that, safety, cornerback is like 1A, 1B. Defensive back is 1, and then 1A, safety, 1B, corner. Number 2 overall need, in my opinion, and all of these are pretty close, is a wide receiver. We definitely need to reboot this wide receiver room, and this will be the, this will be the 4th draft in a row. Is this 4th? 3rd draft in a row that the Eagles will be taking a wide receiver in the 1st round. And 3rd in a row, guys. That's a lot. That's huge. So Devonta Smith, we hit on him, but like I said, of course, it's Devonta Smith. Anybody could have hit on Devonta Smith. It's not like anything we did scouting-wise, boom, boom, boom. It's Devonta Smith, Heisman Trophy winner. But we need to hit on this draft on a wide receiver. We got to break that wide receiver curse. Like I said, there's a lot of options at wide receiver. Jamison Wilson, I know a lot of you guys are interested in pairing up the Bama boys. Jamison was updated yesterday, so he will not be participating in the Alabama Pro Day, but they're saying that he is looking really good coming back from his injury. He just won't be ready by Alabama's Pro Day, which is either already happened in a few days or is about to happen soon. I just got that update yesterday. So I know that's somebody who is on a lot of you guys' board. Now, my favorite receiver, although a lot of you guys are interested in Chris Olave as well, that's definitely a good option. And then Christian, I want to say his name is Christian, can't remember his name, but North Dakota State wide receiver, I know his name is Christian. I know you guys are interested in him. I like him, of course, because he's big body wide out. But you guys know who my favorite receiver is. Treylon Burks, wide receiver out of Arkansas Razorback. Him on one side, Devonta Smith on one side, 2 dynamic receivers, 1 big body, traditional X wide out. Then you have Devonta Smith, who is just a positionalist offensive weapon, just to do it all, just a playmaker. This is the definition of, you can't categorize him as a wide receiver, just a playmaker. And then Zach in the slot. I think that's a true, really good dynamic offense. But y'all, regardless if it's Treylon Burks, if it's Jamison, if it's Garrett, if it's Christian, we need a wide receiver in this draft who's ready to come and make big plays, big period, okay? That is number 2, y'all. Number 3, and remember, these are my 1, 2, and 3, but y'all, these are all really close when it comes to first round. These are all really close. I do think that the defensive back is ahead of everything else, but 2 and 3 are close, and 3 is, y'all, defensive tackle. We know Jordan Davis is on the board. Fletcher Cox is only back for a 1-year deal, and I highly, highly, highly doubt Fletcher Cox will be back. And I'm fine with that because Fletcher Cox, you guys know the age is catching up to him. We need to get the new Fletcher Cox in town. We need to get the new blood in town, and this is the draft to do so. Jordan Davis, UGA, Georgia boy. Like I said, big space eater on the inside. I think he is definitely someone. He had an amazing combine, super fast for his size, crazy vertical for his size. Just a freak athlete, big dude. I think Jordan Davis could be the next Fletcher Cox. And I definitely think we need to start bringing in some youth in the defensive tackle room. Now, like I said, I love Javon Hargrave, love the Gravedigger, and we did draft Marlon last draft, and he's been showing development and showing signs. But we need someone who could come in and instantly make a huge impact on the inside and be ready so we don't miss a beat when Fletcher Cox turns over. So that's definitely 3. Number 4, linebacker. Now, we still definitely need a linebacker. We got KYZIR White. So we got KYZIR White, TJ Edwards, but we definitely still need a in the linebacker room, and especially linebackers that can cover, because we know that that is what Jonathan Gannon really wants. There's a slew of good linebackers in this draft. You guys know I really love Devin Lloyd, but also Nakobe Dean is a dog. Can't go wrong with either one of those guys. Devin Lloyd, of course, out of Utah. Some of y'all are concerned about the conference that he played in the Pac-12. Y'all don't trust Pac-12 football, and I can't be mad at you. You know what I'm saying? But Nakobe Dean, of course, Georgia boy, Nakobe Dean, best player on the best defense. That says a lot. So Nakobe Dean, they had a little bit of concern about him being undersized at linebacker in the NFL, but dude is a playmaker. He's a ball hawk. So I don't think we can go wrong between Devin Lloyd and Nakobe Dean. I do think, of course, Nakobe Dean had the much harder schedule and season. But also Nakobe Dean is older, but I don't know if that impacts a linebacker, but that is something. I believe he'll be 24 years old, 24 years old by the time the season starts. But yeah, so those are my positions. And then, of course, that's just my first round, y'all. In the first round, we need to address. Now, of course, there's still multiple positions we need to address, including running back, but that definitely could come in the later rounds, in my opinion. Tight end, and then, of course, we're going to go heavy in the trenches. We always go heavy in the trenches. And, of course, we definitely need some more pass rushers, all that. But I definitely think corner, safety is our #1 need in the first round. Wide receiver, defensive tackle, or linebacker, I think. And then I feel like the rest can handle themselves in the later rounds. But guys, let me know what y'all think. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. Buy me a coffee, help fuel this channel. Shout out to Symone with the Spizzords merch collection. And until I talk to you guys next time. Bye.